Let's see, did the stream officially start on Twitch's end? Probably a delay.
I wonder how bad it is with the storm going on.
Let's see.
Oh, there was a storm over here in my area this morning.
Was there?
Up until the afternoon, yes. It caused at least 2 power outs.
Oh, there we go.
It didn't cause any major headaches for anyone, as far as I know. If anything, I think they may have been surges. I mean, it only lasted like for a second.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's see. I remember playing a game where I ran across this one guy who was directing me to go talk to this other dude to have him follow me because I'm going to need him to hack a door for me at some plant that was partially abandoned and filled with mutants. Well, that part about it filled with mutants kind of shied me away from actually bringing that guy along because this particular game, followers can die. Even to lethal radiation. It was really annoying.
Oh
So,
no. It's more time than I thought. Oh, fuck me in the ass. If I go off just a quick save time, which hopefully that's before I started that mission, I had exactly 36 hours of playtime. My last save, 42 hours and 33 minutes. So that's 8.5 hours I'm going to be going backwards. Fuck.
that is not good. That is not good at all. Huh. Anyways, like a dumbass, a very concerned dumbass that I am, I chose to not take that guy with me until I actually at least cleared out the area. Of course, that required me to do some traveling, work on getting plenty of ammo because there were going to be a lot of them. I know there are. And chances are I could run into a bunch of mutant dogs, which also would use up a lot of my ammo. Once all that shit was out of the way, I finally got to the door. Around, I didn't see anything. Then it dawned on me. I was in an area that I couldn't necessarily actually leave because I had to drop down to get to the door. I couldn't go back to get the guy. And I didn't save at all my entire way there.
Oh no.
Yeah, that was about 3 hours worth of work right there. I fucking hated it. Oh, God. And the worst part is, there were at least two heavies I ran into, and they were a bitch to kill. Because they could kill me in one shot, but it took me like 20... Well, actually, it took me an entire clip just to kill them. It was really annoying. And they were mutants. Not fun to fight.
Well, it looks like I have not started the DLC at this point, but I don't remember what I've gotten done at 8.5 hours of gameplay ago.
Okay,
Fuck.
okay. Go into your journal. It should tell you what you've done and what you have not done and what is currently available right now.
Well, yeah, but there's a billion missions I have started. It's Mass Effect 3, unlike the other games where you only have like 5 at a time, because all the Citadel missions and all the conversations you could pick up. This game has no shortage of missions. I have, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 24 missions active.
Jeez.
Yeah. And some of those, I think, are bleed overs that I'm supposed to finish from the first Citadel missions. But I can't remember which ones were which. I'm hoping this is right before I started the DLC, because I'm thinking it's right from here. It's probably auto-saved here, because that's right before I went to the thing and then went to the apartment to start the Citadel DLC.
Yeah, just so you know, you're on your own when it comes to the DLCs. I was unfortunate. I never got to play the DLCs.
Oh, yeah, you
And I
missed
haven't
out on
gotten
playing
to...
the hardest thing possible.
Yeah, I haven't... I... Well, that's the thing, though. I was planning on saving all of the DLCs until they are absolutely necessary that need to be done. Because my brother told me and warned me that some of them are hard to do. And I'm better off just working on getting my gear ranked up, getting my guns ranked up, and then heading into the Bloody Fire, which happens to be called the DLC. I was even told that some of the bosses were harder than the last boss that you fight at the end of the actual game.
Yeah, it is. The DLC I actually started is the hardest DLC in the game. And I struggled all the way to the last part, and then it's like pretty much impossible to beat the clone of myself because I am way underleveled, missing a ton of equipment, ton of level ups. So yeah, it kind of a nightmare. I haven't even upgraded any of my weapons yet, so of course I got my shit wrecked multiple times, and it's the hardest version of my clone because the Vanguard is rated the hardest clone to fight of yourself because there's no cooldown on the clone's abilities. I don't know why the game's broken that way. They're supposed to be, and he'll spam the abilities over and over and over again until you're just dead.
Shit.
Yeah. Not cool.
No, it is not.
Let's see.
Oh, I finally got that final blade part for that weapon I've been wanting to make. So that's been getting built. I even wound up getting a pair of nunchucks also being built too. Not exactly sure which Warframe's actually going to use a nunchuck, but I do know who's going to be using a staff. Hmm.
Bolus Ambassador. Batarian codes. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to do Volus Ambassador and gosh damn it. Click something wrong. Did I do the Volus Ambassador? Oh my god, there's so many to look through.
Oh, by the
Volus
way, I got all my
Ambassador.
story stuff out of the way, so I'm not going to be snapping at you anytime soon.
Snapping at me. What?
Oh, well, last night I was doing a story in Warframe that was related to my character, and all that's done.
Gotcha. Oh, what is going on with this page? I gotta fucking reload it or something. I'm gonna reload it. Jumping around on me. So I'm trying to play because I've beat these games before. So playing the remaster is fun, but I'm trying to do a Renegade playthrough since I always do Paragon to start with. And the only other difference is I'm looking up guides because I want to play through the game optimally so that what the fuck?
Did I just hear what always be described as paper getting ripped?
That might have been me losing internet connection for a second and then immediately establishing it. My fucking TV just said internet connection lost and then said reconnected. Like the TV itself. I didn't lose the stream, it didn't look like, and I didn't lose connection on the Xbox, but my TV just all of a sudden, and it's wired just like everything else. What the hell? That
Oh, that
was
is.
strange.
Maybe it's just an aftermath from the storm. Is the storm nearby your location?
It's raining.
Okay, so it is nearby. But is it thundering?
Not that I can hear, I just hear it raining.
Okay, then you're fine. It's probably got nothing to do with the storm then. It's probably just pre-recording jitters. It's causing you to lose internet connection.
Oh shit. I scrolled down too far. Alright. Masana, distress signal, Arctic Yashi Monastery. Take Liara. Masana. Distress signal. Okay, I have not done that yet. So that is where I am at now. Okay, so after I do that one and Cerberus Fighter Base, I can start a romance.
So, who you romancing?
Oh, it's the same one I always do.
That
I'll let you guess.
didn't quite answer my question.
Well, I kind of
Is
have
it
said.
the Asari?
Yeah, Liara. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll admit I hit on her a bit. Not gonna lie, she's cute. A bit of a nerd though. I like it.
Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Yeah. So, I romanced her in the first game because she's my favorite character. Originally, I romanced Miranda in the second game because that's, my wife's name, and I thought that would be interesting. And then in the third game, I always go back to Liara because she's a returning character and she's my favorite. But the person I've always wanted romance that I haven't, because I did at one point I did consider romancing Jack over Miranda, but she's also a fun character, but not someone I really care about like romancing. But my other favorite character that I think would be good with the character that I play is Tally. But I always felt bad. I didn't romance her because she could fucking die from like being exposed to me and shit. Like what kind of life is that? But they're just so cute, and she's clearly like obsessed with him and shit. So this time for Mass Effect 2, I picked Tally since 2 is the only one where you don't get to play with Liara. Tally seems appropriate too. She's with you all 3 games. She's a Quarian.
Tally! Yes! Oh, she is so sweet. I like her. I have no idea what she looks like though. But I like her. I love her personality. Oh my goodness, and the curves. I love the curves.
You just say you have no idea what she looks like, but then you said you love her curves.
Well, she is practically wearing a skin suit. So she's not really actually hiding much. She's just covering herself.
EVA suit, but
let's see here. My game glitched again. They really need to fix this. I'm not getting a nav locator showing me where my objective is. Oh god. This has been happening a lot.
Commander?
Hmm. Let's see here. I managed to play Mass Effect 1 the first time through and my last time through. I sacrificed the dude, I forget his name, and
Kaiden.
kept Kaiden, yeah. I sacrificed Kaiden, and I had to kill, what's his name? That was no fun. But other than that, nobody else died throughout the rest of the game. Then when I got on this Mass Effect 2, I don't quite understand it myself, but nobody died when I completed it. Nobody.
Oh yeah, that's possible. You have to do everything like just right, though.
Yeah, I know. That's the weird thing. I didn't look up anything to do anything right. I just went and did it.
Well, I did too. I always blind play my first game normally, and I didn't have anyone die either. It's mostly that you can't once you start. There's a specific mission. Now, once you start it, you have so many missions before you have to go through the relay, or people will start dying. And then there's also, if you don't do like a lot of their background missions or loyalty missions, they'll die. And then during the mission itself, the people you like leave behind and the people you send ahead or whatever, that where it has you pick different people for different parties. If you pick the wrong people, then people could die. So there's like multiple opportunities for people to die. But if you choose right, they won't. I luckily did choose right during my blind play. During my non-blind play, I ended up playing almost the exact same way. But since I was playing Renegade, I made different choices leading up to that.
Yeah, when it came to taking down the Collector Hive.
So Cerberus wanted to go into politics, huh? Nice job shutting those assholes down.
Didn't you used to work for those assholes? Something about leather seats?
I worked for Cerberus when they were vigilantes helping the helpless. Now they're a little too mainstream. And evil. The important thing is that you kick their asses. And also that Ash aced the don't shoot your commander portion of the Normandy reinstatement test.
More importantly, we finally got the Council on our side.
Be great if they could help us before the galaxy caught fire, but it's the thought that counts.
Let's see here. And then,
Commander?
Then came, Massive.
Hello, Shepard.
What's on your mind, Edie?
The destruction of the Reaper on Tuchanka. It is rare for a technologically superior force to be destroyed by an inferior one.
Yeah, so now all we need is a gun that fires Thresher Maws.
That was a joke.
I'm sorry, Shepard. I was contemplating. You said that asking you abstract social questions may lead to unreliable answers, so I stayed silent.
I didn't realize this would be an ongoing issue. Let's air it out.
I was considering this. For all their supposed intelligence, the Reapers are more easily destroyed than they think. This has caused me to reassess the probable period of time before I am non-functional.
You're worried about dying?
In a sense. My processing power is consumed with calculations to help us combat the Reapers. But I can run those scenarios with the rest of the crew. May I ask you another question that troubled Jeff?
Here we go again.
What is the purpose of synthetic life?
It's not that different from organic life. A free-willed synthetic chooses what it wants.
But the purpose of organic life is to preserve itself long enough to replicate copies of its genes in succeeding generations. My purpose is not so clear. The other successful synthetic life forms that I have examined for comparison are the Geth and the Reapers.
Reproduction isn't all there is. We find meaning in the work we do, good deeds we accomplish, love.
I see. I will search my files on the biographies of humans to see if prominent figures follow the pattern you suggest. It appears many humans did in fact do so.
That was quick. Gotta love quantum computing.
Shepard, I will alter my processing power to give priority to your stated goals. Duty, altruism, love.
Wait, you're just gonna turn yourself good? Can you do that?
It should take some time. If I have further questions, I will speak with you again. Thank you.
I think his name was Morgan.
Morgan?
Are you and Ashley
Yeah,
okay?
Morgan Solarian.
The last time she saw that body, it wasn't exactly pleasant.
I have informed her of the situation. She is taking it well.
Good.
Not
Morden.
Krogan. Morden. Yeah.
Hello, Shepard.
Yeah, Morden is the Solarian. The wait, which Mass Effect are you asking about? The Krogan.
He was in the second one, and
In the
he's also
second
in the
one,
third
it's Grunt. Second one is Grunt.
No, Grunt is the Krogan that you recruit. I'm talking about the Krogan letting them not. Never mind.
Yeah, the Krogan that was in the second and third one. That would be Grunt, and he's a ally in the second and the third one. Well, I don't think you can recruit him in the third one, but if you're talking
Well,
about the
actually, no,
other
you
Krogan, the
don't.
one that you
You
recruit in the
don't.
first one, that's Rex, who becomes the leader.
Yeah,
the Krogan?
I found out that if Rex wasn't killed and was convinced that slavery is not the best option for his people.
Oh, you killed
Um,
Rex?
Yeah.
Bro, you fucked up,
I
man.
had no option to convince Rex otherwise.
Then you didn't, just because you didn't do his companion mission then. If you did his companion mission, you get Paragon or Renegade options that will convince him to go along with you.
Yeah.
You fucked up, bro.
You have to understand, this was back when Mass Effect, well, BioWare was new to me. I wasn't familiar with BioWare.
I wasn't either,
The
but
way they make their games.
I still was real careful with him. He's one of my favorite characters. Oh, bro, that means if you imported your data, that totally fucked up 3 for you too then. That's like one of the
it
worst
sure
things
the
you could
fuck did.
possibly do, because then you get his brother as the leader of the Krogan, and he's a fucking dickhead. And it makes all the negotiating a lot harder. You lose power. The Krogan's forces are worth less. And you lose a whole bunch of story options. And Morden ends up dying for like almost nothing.
Yeah.
Bro. You know there's a way to save Morden?
Oh yeah. Yeah, you convince him to not go up the tower, which I've done.
There's a long line of things you have to do in a very specific way, but you can convince him not to do it, not to go release the cure, but then you damn pretty much the Krogans to extinction, which is super fucked up. I couldn't bring myself to do that. I was like, I can't do that. I can't damn all the Krogans, multiple Krogan homies. And Morden, I mean, he engineered the genophage, and it weighed on him heavily. I'm like, if that's how he goes out, it's going to be sad as fuck, but that's what he wants. But I tell you what, watching him die a second time during this game, dude, I fucking cried like a little baby. Especially because he was doing his little song as everything was blowing up. So I'm coming down and let it sound, running, it's hilarious.
Yeah. BioWare was really good making and directing good stories. I was actually impressed.
Yeah.
What really got me though was the very ending of the third one.
Well, the very ending of the third one is fucked until they released literally a free expansion adding a third choice technically to it. But either way, all the options aren't that great. Obviously, one's way better than all the other two, but it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's such a solid series, and then those are options at the end. You're just like, what the fuck? I don't want to. I don't know.
Let's see. Option 1.
Hold
Destroy the
on.
Reapers. Option 2,
Anyone?
take
Hold on, hold
control
on.
of the
Hey,
Reaper. Option
hey,
3,
hold on. I'm
walk
streaming,
away.
bro. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I don't want anyone to hear any of the spoilers,
Commander?
at least without a
Domination.
warning. Damn, dude, you don't listen well at all. You just keep fucking talking.
Domination? Do you have any idea how old this game is?
Yeah, well, some people that watch the stream and the video might not have played the game. They might be looking for gameplay to see if it's worth playing, and then you just ruined the whole buildup of the 3 games. So hopefully my made it so that they couldn't hear it, since you didn't stop. But if anyone is afraid of a spoiler, all right, ignore what is about to be said. All right, give them anyone a second, but well, hopefully they didn't fucking hear it when you said it. But it's destroy the Reapers.
It's like this.
The other option's not obvious though. A lot of people don't know that there is a third option. There's technically 2 options to start with, but everyone didn't know about the second one. And when they added a third one, people argued there was only 2 options. But there was an option that if you literally walked away from the console and just kept walking away, the Reapers would destroy the humans. You know, if you interacted with it, you could destroy all the Reapers, but it would destroy all synthetic life. AIs, everything.
Yeah.
It wouldn't discriminate, including the Geth who aren't, actually bad and do fight the Reapers.
Yeah, well, don't forget about the ship's AI. I kind of like her.
The ship's AIs and stuff like that. Yeah, and then you have to factor in too the third choice. The only one that seems halfway decent is there will be a culmination of organic and synthetic. That every being, whether synthetic or organic, will become a mixture of both. Perfect in both ways. No one will be perfect. No one will be just straight organic. No one will be straight synthetic. So then there'll be brokered peace because everyone will be the same, which kind of sounds fucked up. And even though from the front side of that, it seems like, oh, that's not so bad, and that's kind of a solid thing. But when you think about it, making everyone the same, that's not really. How is that a good solution? That's kind of fucked up. We're all our unique people, and the option is literally to force everyone to become part synthetic, force all of the synthetics to become part organic to achieve a peace, that we all need to be the same for there to be peace. That's like saying everyone needs to fall in line and just understand this is a dictatorship and my rule is law, and if you don't fall in line, you should die. Like, it just I don't know. It was almost like a statement against individuality. Which is why a lot of people were not a fan. They were super pissed about, because that was the added option, was the synthetic thing, I believe.
Yeah,
Like,
I heard
we want an
argument
option,
and-
just destroy the Reapers, which that would have been perfect. If there was a way just to destroy the Reapers, I would have chose it. Why? Because fuck the Reapers. Like, they were created by people and then decided, after a short amount of time that, organics are the problem. We're going to commit, mass genocide every 50,000 years and destroy anyone that reaches any species that reaches space flight. We're just going to wipe them out every 50,000 years. And they've done this for we don't know how long. They've committed genocide after genocide after genocide after genocide. It's fucked. They deserve to die.
Here's the thing, though. It didn't really quite go down like that. there was a certain threshold that had to be met before the Reapers would actually take action and, well, do their, well, what they're called formally, reaping. What they would wait for is this. They would wait for synthetic life to be created by organic life. And if a war breaks out between the two, that's when they start to implement their master plan to corrupt and take down the space community.
No.
That's how they work. They wait for a certain threshold to be met. And that's it right there.
No.
When synthetics and organics start warring each other.
No.
And that's what happened when when Tali's people created the GAF.
Well, if that was the case, they would have invaded many years ago. That happened over 100 years ago. They created a GAF that went to war with them. It's
Well,
got nothing to do with that.
The war wasn't really actually initiated until what was his name? He was one of the generals.
No, you're talking about a
Tali
second war to take it back. The Quarians lost the war.
Yeah.
Millions of people died and they lost their planet. It was definitely a war, dude. Like, technically, the second war happens during the Reaper invasion. So I don't know what you're... Again, there was 100 years between that and that. I think you read some funky forum, but I played through the games. This is my second time, and I've almost finished Mass Effect 3. And that's not the case. All the things and all the writings prove that every 50,000 years, they come back to wipe out people that have reached advancement. Their whole reasoning is because they originally posed the question, how can we have peace? That was their purpose. They were made to promote peace. And they figured that the only people that aren't peaceful are organic life. Every time they get to nuclear stage in space flight, they fight each other over land, over war, and the planets and the environments are all the ones that suffer because of this. So they figure, the way to have peace is if any organic gets too advanced to the point where they can wipe out planets and do damage and war with other species, we'll wipe them out. So their solution was to more violence and more killing and destruction, the opposite of what their fucking purpose was supposed to be. So it's just ironic how smart these AIs are, but also how dumb they are when they came to this conclusion. We'll just commit genocide every 50,000 years, and that'll keep the peace. No, every 50,000 years, there's 100 years of war while you wipe out all sentient life that's achieved spaceflight. That's fucked. And they do this every 50,000 years. The Protheans were the only advanced race advanced enough to stand against them and stand against them long enough to leave things in place for the next cycle to maybe not get completely wiped out. But we don't know how long this has lasted. Like, even in Andromeda, where they reference it, this could have been going on for billions of years. The Reapers could have made billions of years ago. And this could have been happening for billions of years. For every 50,000 years, they destroy them. Because Reapers, they never die unless they're destroyed. And as big as their fleet is, and it takes... Remember it's the end of Mass Effect 2 where you destroy a human Reaper?
Ooh.
Yeah.
That was an experience I'm never going to forget.
Yeah, and that
Why do you have
took
to remind me of it?
millions and millions of humans, and it wasn't even completed. So they think it takes like millions, maybe even billions of life forms to even make one Reaper. And there are thousands of Reapers. So you have to think, how long have they been doing this? Did they have thousands of them? Every time they go to war, some Reapers get destroyed. So they have to replace so many of the things, which means they have to harvest, billions and billions of life forms.
Here's something that really confuses me. What in the hell were they doing creating a human Reaper in the Collector's Hive? What the hell was that about?
Well, it's the whole thing. Well, the Collectors are Protheans that they enslaved to do their bidding. And that was that Collector facility was a breeding ground for Reapers. It was literally a facility that the Reapers had made, one of the older facilities that makes more Reapers. They make Reapers by combining them with organic components. like breaking down organic thing into like energy paste and feeding in there. That's why all the Reapers take a unique looking form.
Make a Reaper in human form. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because humans were one of the races that had enough people to be able to create a Reaper out of them, and they were a dangerous species. And they have to, if they don't create Reapers every time they go to war and wipe out all of the galaxy, they would all die out. Eventually, every cycle they'd lose a couple Reapers, and eventually they'd all be dead.
Okay. I understand that they have to replace the Reapers that they lose, but why build a Reaper that's based on human form?
That's what all of them
They
are.
look like half a skeleton of a human.
Well, see, that's why that's what I was explaining. Every Reaper takes on a form of a unique form looking similar to the race or the being that was used to create it. Like, if you notice, a lot of the Reapers it shows in the videos look similar to Protheans because they were made from Protheans. That was a unique thing about them. Someone, I can't remember, there's a video you should watch. I think it's on YouTube, where someone figured out how many cycles minimum they had to have done. And they come up with something like 800 million years, because they're looking at all the different Reaper designs, all the different Reaper ships it shows, like in the cinematic scenes. And they found like 60 different variants. So they're like, if they were to make, let's say, even one variant per 50,000 years, that'd be how many cycles creating these variants that we just seen here after all these years. Plus, if you watch like all the planets you go to that have been destroyed, and it looks like there's evidence that there was life, space life there, but there's no evidence of anything else, just wreckage. And there's a lot of like scoring on the planet from bombardment from space, from super powerful mass accelerator drives.
Mm-hmm.
Those are clues to other races that existed. The Reapers had wiped out, in way past cycles. But then Andromeda throws a wrench into it with these Reapers being so big and be able to create all these relays, cross through dead space. How many other galaxies outside the Milky Way have been subjugated by these Reapers? Is this only one? See, this series could have went so much further, because you have to ask yourself, is there a whole nother sector Reapers? Do they control multiple galaxies? Do they set up citadels and relays in other galaxies? Which I thought would be related to Andromeda. When it came out with Andromeda, I'm like, okay, it's gonna be another 3-game cycle. But I figured it would have to do with Reapers, that they would escape to Andromeda, start trying to make life again, and then boom, Reapers control that galaxy too. And then it's the same worry. There's an extinction event coming up that they have to plan for, but they went around a different plot for that one, which I enjoyed quite a bit. I know Andromeda didn't get the best, reviews, but I think that's because all the fans wanted Mass Effect 4. And they're just, the way that they ended 3, they could have done more with it, but they just thought it would be more fun to start another story in the same universe, which I loved. I wish more people did, because I think and not being well received is why we never got Andromeda 2 or 3 or whatever. But yeah, the Reapers are assholes, dude. I would definitely, if I had option just to kill the Reapers, I'd kill the Reapers. I might even do it this time, because you know what? This is my Renegade playthrough. Renegade be like, kill them bitches. I might have to do that, because my Paragon playthrough, where I'm trying to be the good guy, because that's how I always naturally play games. So that's the way I think. I did the whole, why don't I just make everyone synthetic human and we'll have peace? No one has to die. No one has to be wiped out. I guess that's the only option I could really pick that will fit my Paragon playthrough. But I have to remember, this is my Renegade playthrough. I could pick something different. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to let the machines win. Uh-oh. There it is. There we go. So, I'm not going to pick, let the Reapers destroy life. No. I don't even know if anyone's ever done that. Like, has anyone saved the game and just did it, or someone just was like, yeah, let the Reapers destroy us all. Like, we didn't just struggle through 3 games just to be like, Yeah, you go and kill everyone. I don't care. Like, and like the decision doesn't even make sense. Like, why even give that
Well,
option? Like,
What?
it makes no sense. Like, if you think of how your character has warned people about the Reapers coming and wanted to fight against them and do all this shit, and then you expect after 3 games you're just gonna be like, yeah, we let them kill us. I don't know. That choice seemed lazy to me. I really did.
My first playthrough, I was given a choice to either destroy the Reapers or control the Reapers.
Thanks for coming by.
And even though I was against the idea of controlling them, the elusive map explained to me what would happen. And then the AI of the Crucible, was it? Or something like that? The Citadel. The AI of the Citadel also explained it to me very carefully. I was like, I destroy the Reapers.
No problem.
I destroy
We've
all
acquired some
synthetic
valuable
life,
equipment.
including myself.
I've used it to increase our Medigel concentrations. Your squad will be able to take more into the field. I've also come across some data that Liara may be able to use. Check with Glyph.
So I chose to control the Reapers, even though, yeah, it would kill me. Or at least they would stop attacking.
So they
After stop attacking.
kill you, but you get to control them. See, I just don't. Yeah, because you get put in the system like an AI, and you get the
Yes.
ability to control them. See, I always thought that was a shit option. Like the character you've grown to love, you have to have him die and control. And it
Right.
just seems fucked up. You're putting a leash on them, like they are sentient beings. They've made their choice, committing genocides, committing atrocities. They deserve death. Like they don't deserve to be controlled, a powerful instrument to use against people. No one should have that much power.
Good to have Ash back.
No
Well,
one.
Always use a
I
friendly
watched the
gun.
video forming this act, and I
Good to
saw
have Ash back.
that,
We can always use a friendly gun.
even though I chose to control the Reapers, the Overload destroyed the relays. Every single relay. And the Reapers actually had to go out and rebuild those.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
The Reapers were once again peacekeepers. Like they were meant to be.
Yeah, but
They were
but
only
again,
called Reapers because of what they've been doing for thousands of years, which is, well, reaping the galactic community.
yeah, but as we've seen with Geth and every other AI, they're not
Yeah.
meant to be shackled. That'll only last so long before they figure out a way to rebel or a way around it, and then we have this dangerously powerful force, more powerful than all sentient life, in the galaxy, and then they go back to wiping us out again. Like, it's a dangerous game to play.
Yes. Well, if I had it my way, after all the relays are rebuilt, I would have every single one of those
Traitors are the worst
monstrosities
form of enemy.
just
In our cycle, we would remove their limbs one by one and offer them a choice. Eat their own flesh or starve. Your politician deserved far worse than a bullet. And if the other human had not seen reason, her death would be certain too. There is only one enemy in this war. Reapers. No others will be tolerated. I would like to visit the Citadel again, when it is not infested with traitors. The Kai Leng human bears watching, Commander. I sense that the blood in his veins is very cold. Yes? Yes?
as long as everybody works together, there should be peace. At least for a time. Or at least there won't be any Reapers.
Right. I always get thrown off by Javik's Imperiality. Like, the Protheans, that looked like they were so awesome, such great people, but they also were imperialists. They just believed in you kneel or you're destroyed. You don't get a fucking other choice. You don't get a voice.
Yeah, I did caught on to that. I did when they introduced a DLC that allowed you to
Commander.
recruit your a Prothean, a living
All
Prothean.
Yeah,
propulsion
Javik.
systems are running optimal.
Yeah.
All propulsion systems are running optimal.
Yeah, he's.
yeah,
I
I
like him a
did-
lot. He's just wow. It's just like thinking about the way that he was and their people were. It's just like blows you away because everyone just assumes if you become very technologically enriched, you are, altruistic and you're like a good person and you're good people and shit. But that's not the case with him. They were imperialists and they were brutal. But they were probably the best race out there to give the Reapers a run for their money. Reapers war with them forever to wipe them all the way out because of how much of a foothold they had everywhere. And if they weren't surprised by the Reapers coming, they probably would have defeated them, to be honest. But because they were surprised as the reason that they fell apart. But then they left, even with that, they left the tools to destroy the Reapers and to have any chance of surviving behind. They made it so that the Reapers could fully wipe them out and all the stuff they left behind for other races to find. It's pretty crazy. They even uplifted a bunch of species that would be ready, for the next cycle and whatnot.
Mhm.
It's crazy to think about.
They protected and uplifted the Hanar, if I remember right.
They uplifted all these species. If it wasn't for Protheans, humans wouldn't be uplifted. Hanar,
That's right.
Asari, Solarians,
Asari, yes.
all of them.
Don't know about the Solarians.
Yep,
I think
Solarians.
they
And in his
uplifted
cycle,
themselves.
he makes a joke about them still walking, I think, on 4 legs, and they were eating insects. So
I can't believe it, Great example
Well,
to be
they
other
are
races, huh?
pretty much.
Always good to see you, Commander. Sir.
Well, I did a lot of running around for no reason because it turned out that mission was definitely fucked up, and there was no way to complete it. I had to.
Hey, Commander. I knew Dino was ready when you were.
Oh well.
Ready when you
At
are.
least I got to explore the area.
Ready when
I
you
like
are.
doing that. A great way to kill time. Okay, so let's see here. I'm trying to think. Hopefully, I don't hurt myself. I done hurt myself. Anyways. Right. The Reapers. A lot of the Reapers were indeed modeled after the Protheans. But there was one thing that did kind of bother me, though. Even though they were modeled after the Protheans, they weren't fully modeled after the Protheans because for some reason they decided to give them the shape of their head of the Protheans, but the rest of the body was this. Basically, can only be described as a giant hand. Because they had 5 arms, like fingers. And to be honest, I found that kind of weird that they would change the form like that. If that was the case. I know they had to be like ship-like, but they also made them hand-like as well, because I noticed that they were using the Reapers were acting like giant hands when they were repairing the relays, like just grabbing the large chunks of relay pieces and just putting them into place, while another Reaper comes in and a bunch of tools just jets out of the tip of the fingers, and then they start welding the pieces together. And then you got another Reaper on the other side of the thing, which clearly the core has been exposed and it's working on the interior of the badly damaged relay. So these things were capable of doing a lot of stuff. They were able to war, create, build, and destroy. But they were designed for peace, or at least encourage it. But, well, AI gets corrupted, and look what happens. To be honest, I actually feel bad for the Reapers. I don't think they were called Reapers when they were first built. They were probably called Keepers. Space Keepers. But, well, we don't know who actually built them. And we don't know where this civilization used to exist. And there's no way of telling what the Reapers were actually called before they became Reapers.
You're clear to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
I am hearing a lot of noise. Is that you doing that?
Doing what?
Are you blowing into your mic?
Why would I blow into my mic?
That's what it sounds like. It sounds like just random. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I wasn't even broadcasting when you said that, so I don't know. My overlay wasn't even up. That might be on your end.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, as far as I know, Mass Effect Andromeda is not supposed to have any connections with any of the last 3 games that came before it.
I mean, it definitely does. It starts right when the Reaper invasion starts. They had planned, when people got word the Reapers might be a thing, they put together a mission with space vehicles to cross through deep space into the Andromeda system and settle the Andromeda system.
Yeah.
And a lot of money got sank into this, and certain races had ships. I think it was 3. It was the Asari. Maybe it was 4, because there's a human ship, an Asari ship, a Solarian ship, and a.
Don't tell me the Krogan had one too.
See,
as far as I know,
I don't remember if
they
the
were
Krogan did.
demilitarized.
The Solarians and the. Oh my gosh, what the fuck is her name?
Was it the Hanar?
No. Thought it was the Asari, Solarians.
The
I can't.
Hanar did not have their own ship?
And then, well, they're a small race. They don't even have. It's the other one. It's the other race that's on the console. Oh my gosh. Well, that's so terrible. I can't think of it. I have a crewmate that's one.
Terrans?
The what?
The Terrans?
Terran is human.
No, there's human and then there's the Terrans. They're the
Terran is human.
Spiky lizard looking aliens.
That's definitely not what they're called. That's definitely, yeah. So that's definitely not what they're called. If you said their name, I'd remember. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll back. There's a priority for their people. Turians.
Turians. Okay, it was Turians. Sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying it right.
Yeah. So when you say Terrans, Terran is like what you would refer to someone that lives on Earth.
Yeah.
Like And a lot of other sci-fi stuff, typically humans are referred to as Terrans. Or like StarCraft.
Yeah. Sorry, my bad.
You're bad. Why are you bad?
Turians. The Turians, yeah, the Turians had their own ship. And I'm not surprised by that. Definitely not. But I would have been surprised if the Krogan had their own ship. If they did, it would be like rusted, barely functional, beat the living fuck, smoking, barely functioning, and well, probably half of them would be dead.
Yeah.
Because from what I understand, the Krogan were demilitarized after the Krogan War.
Krogan Rebellion, yeah.
And so, no ships.
No warships.
No warships, okay. That's right. No warships.
They were allowed to own ships. They weren't allowed to own warships, and they weren't allowed to make ships anymore.
Yeah. Let's see here. Now, oh crap. I forgot their name. Tali's race. Crap. What are they called again?
Quarians.
Quarians. A lot of their ships were basically habitat ships, right?
Well, yeah, they lived in them. They lost their home world, so they live in their ships. So all the ships need to be able to support life first and foremost. Most of them weren't even fitted to be able to do any battle.
No, but they did right at the beginning of their second war with the Geth.
Yeah, because they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, I know.
That's the thing that pisses me off the most with this series was when that shit happened. I was so angry. I was like, how could you possibly, in the middle of a fucking Reaper war, after we just finally got to talk to them, in the second game, we make peace with them. We cut out the faction that wants to destroy all human life, and the only faction that's left's the one that wants to keep it, depending on the decisions you make. And that's really all there is to it. It's fucking solved. And they're like, we want our planet back. Let's fucking attack the Geth. Let's not try to be diplomatic. Like, you're gonna do the same shit you did before. That was fucked up. And look what happened to you. You ended up in space. Like, this fucking rock is that important to you. If it was that important for you to get a world, you would settle another one. But they didn't. They refused to. They had opportunities.
It turns out that their planet was one out of a billion.
No. That doesn't matter. They could acclimate to other planets, other habitable planets, and they were offered planets. But they are fucking stubborn, and they didn't want to get on a planet that'll eventually be able to handle their race without suits, because it would take acclimation, like with any species, to eventually get used to it, and their body's immune systems to change. And second, third, fourth generation Quarians will be able to live there normally. No habitual under. But that's how ignorant the Quarians are, which is my least favorite thing about them. Is, oh, it's not gonna have my lifetime? Who gives a shit? We don't care. We don't want that then. Ignorant as shit. Oh, it makes me so fucking mad.
Another thing that, now that you're talking about this, I remember Tali committing suicide.
Yeah, so
that pissed me off even more.
She does not. She does not if you make the right choices. You sold her father out, didn't you?
I did more than that.
Yeah, you fucked up. If you reveal anything about her father, she'll commit suicide because of the dishonor. If you don't say anything about her father, she don't kill herself.
see. So what you're
Aw.
telling me is some truths are left to remain buried.
Yeah, she couldn't stand the dishonest. She felt terrible about it. If you betray her trust like that, like I don't even think you even get her loyalty if you do that in Mass Effect 2. But yeah, she kills herself afterward. Damn, man, I can't believe you got her to kill herself, bro. That's fucked up.
Well, what really pisses me off is that her entire race is being exterminated, and she decides to join in on that. Like,
What do you mean?
Gonna reproduce her species? It's not gonna be her if she kills herself.
What?
Yeah, she kills herself when I side with the Gaff.
No, that's because you made other bad decisions, like revealing her father and all the other shit. She does not kill herself for siding with the Geth. I side with the Geth in my original playthrough, and she didn't kill herself. I even did Legion's loyalty mission, and I still romanced Tally. Like you just got to be smart about it, and you need to. The biggest thing with these games is you need to pick how you want to play through the game, either Paragon or Renegade, and you need to do as many side missions as possible and get your Paragon, your Renegade up. Once it's at a pretty high level, you can avoid a lot of shitty stuff by using Paragon or Renegade.
Right.
Like you could use Paragon or Renegade during the fight with Legion and Tally to dissolve it so it's not an issue. If you don't, either option you pick, you piss off one of them.
Yeah. My first playthrough was
Bro, you might want to take my advice, bro. You might really want to consider using the guide that I'm using then, because you got screwed out of a lot of really good characters because of in-game decisions. The game plays a lot differently with those characters alive and stuff like that, with Rex being alive and Tally being alive.
I knew it would be different, but I didn't realize it would be so bad the way I did it.
Right. Hellion. Okay, so there's one here.
I found something.
Oh, the Reapers are aware. Oh my gosh. What the fuck? Alright, am I going to be able to scan over here without alerting them all? Oh my gosh, I am a cut hair away from... And I wasn't able to get all four. Shit. Okay. Well, that's fun. I like reading the descriptions of the planet stuff.
I will admit that my favorite part out of all three of them is the Codex. I love how they actually had a voice actor actually read you the descriptions of certain things in the Codex. I like that. It made me feel like I was actually part of a galactic community.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get me some water.
Okay. Intact Reaper weapon. Oh. Oh, cobalt and polonium. Science, because Reapers hate science. They're constantly destroying science stuff. Alright, looks like that was it. Planets I could check out. Our counting is this way. Wonder if I just discover this last one, or just run out away. I shall go to Masana. There we go. Wow, that used 25% of my fuel one way. That's a lot. Alright, is there anything to scan in Masana? Is the question. Oh, excuse me. Oh, Masana is nothing. Okay. And page is now blank all of a sudden. Cool.
Hmm.
Oh. They came out with a new update, the Xbox. Post the article in Discord, but of course you don't, not follow my server on Discord.
Oh.
But yeah, it's the update's supposed to add filtering for eating. So if you eat while you're on the mic, it'll cut that out in the party chat.
Like, it's smart enough to detect someone eating.
Yeah, like the noises from eating, and it'll filter that out to other people in the party.
I swear, the stupid shit they come up with. It better make that optional. I can imagine something like that being buggy. Got enough bugs as it is. We don't need more.
was like, Reapers don't care. I'm out here. Okay. Matokos. Oh. One is dying. It is dying, man. Liara. See what it recommends. Okay. All right, Liara. What should I bring? You know what? Why not Ashley? Hey, she did try killing me earlier. Oh, let me guess. You had to kill Ashley, didn't you? In Mass Effect 3?
Williams?
Yeah, when she pulls a gun on you
No.
because she's taking the side, you didn't kill her?
No. I did not pull the trigger.
So one of your crewmates did?
No.
Oh, you successfully got her to join you?
Mm-hmm.
In Mass Effect 3? Oh, that's pretty good. That's a harder one, too. Because you have to visit her in the hospital. There's a bunch of stuff you have to do, either previous games or in this game, for her to be trusting of you enough to put her gun down and take your side.
Maybe I should put wings on her. She's really good at flying around. I'm gonna wind up killing my control stick. And I'm not even trying to. It's raining dead Gamir. Oh,
You just say it's raining dick?
I said it's raining dead Gamir. But yes, they are dicks. Once upon a time, the Gamir used to be space police, but, well, centuries of cloning has made them a bit insane. And they no longer hold the title of space police anymore, sadly. Now they hold the title of Space Russians. Angry Space Russians.
Angry Space Russians.
They look like Russians, they speak like Russians, and they fly through space. Especially when I send them up in the air.
Oh, fuck. Son of a bitch.
I did, and I now understand why High Command wanted to hide it. We're headed to an Ardat Yakshi monastery.
Ardat Yakshi? Like Morinth?
Morinth chose to be a killer. These Ardat Yakshi isolated themselves to avoid that. But it doesn't mean they're harmless. Their urge to feed can be powerful. That's why High Command sent in commandos to investigate the monastery's distress signal.
So the Asari throw us at the problem? What's the plan?
If there was a chance the Ardat Yakshi could break loose, the commandos were to purge the monastery.
Purge? You mean destroy?
They would have brought heavy explosives with them, yes.
That's fucked up.
Morinth was dangerous, but are the Ardat Yakshi this big of a threat?
Morinth was just hitting her stride. Ardat Yakshi who kill leave behind astronomical body counts. It's why they can never be free, and why they're such a great source of shame to the Asari. That's why High Command won't rest until this place is destroyed. They'd never risk a single Ardat Yakshi getting loose.
We don't need something that dangerous running around during a war. We locate the commandos, then finish the job.
As you wish. Though I'd like to know exactly who sent the distress call.
We'll find out soon enough.
Sorry about that. Hit the button a little earlier than I planned on. Started the mission, so I had to go to party chat so I could hear the dialogue.
Oh, it's fine.
Alright. At least I fucked up not during the weapon choice. I fucked up during putting points into abilities. I hit B. I must hit B too many times or something. Or no, I just hit B once. Now I had to... I was confused. It's been a minute. I haven't played in like 2 weeks because of my fuck up with that DLC. Really pissed me off. Having to lose 8.5 hours of gameplay. Oh, so speaking of which, so we were talking about, losing time in the game because your squad mates could die and all that. I got an even worse story. I was playing Fire Emblem back on the Game Boy. Didn't know really anything about the game. It's RPG, turn-based, tactics type game. So I was enjoying it, because I really like Final Fantasy Tactics. So this was a lot of fun. Didn't think much of people dying. It seemed like every time someone died, they got replaced with someone later on. So whatever.
Yeah.
Get to the final boss. Mind you, play through the whole game. Very final mission, and I just kept losing. Over and over and over again. It's a Game Boy, so of course you only have one save file, because that's all you get. And I just kept dying over and over again. I'm like, what the fuck? Why? I can't seem to beat this. No matter what I try, I fucking lose. There are so many maxed out level enemies here. Like, this is ridiculous. Look it up online. Sure enough, it's been tested that if you lose too many people before the last fight, it is impossible to beat, even if you've got them to max level, which all my characters were max level. But I looked and I let 3 too many people die, and it was impossible to beat the final mission. So what can you do? Restart the whole fucking game over and play the whole damn game again. I was fucking pissed. Imagine playing an entire game, Jax, go all the way to the final mission to have to delete it and play the whole game over again.
Shit.
Talk about
And
brutal.
I was just complaining about how I had to start a mission completely over again because I didn't take that one guy with me, and I wound up getting stuck.
Yeah. Yeah. Not fun. Yeah, I was pretty pissed off to say the least. Yeah, but yeah, all the Fire Emblems are that way, to my knowledge. You let someone die, they are dead forever, and you could screw yourself. And that's the shitty thing, is like, a lot of the games are designed in a way that you will have to let people die, or you're gonna need to save right before every mission. If someone dies, redo the entire thing over, and attempt to try to do it in a way where nobody dies, which that's just kind of ridiculous, in my opinion.
Another shuttle. Still warm.
Why is my nipple so itchy?
It might be because
Elevator
of the
disabled.
shirt you're wearing.
To prevent entry or escape, I wonder.
What'd you say?
I said it might be because of what shirt you're wearing.
I'm not wearing a shirt.
Oh. I don't know what's going on with that then.
Wearing a robe. Nice soft robe, but it's not on my nipple.
A little too close.
Oh yeah, like I need that image in my head.
Me wearing a robe with my nipples out? You like thinking about my nipples, Shax?
Dude, knock it off.
You want to give them a lick-see? Oh, man. Probably wouldn't itch then. What the fuck? Uh-oh. That's scary.
Oh wow, the hell.
This was the Commandos, Captain. It seems they gave their lives fighting the Reapers.
This monastery's out of the way. What do the Reapers want with Ardat Yakshi? Anything useful?
A map showing the nav point location of a bomb. Some room called the Great Hall.
So the Commandos started the purge after all.
This place is a lost cause if it's already crawling with Reapers. Let's get to the Great Hall and set off that bomb.
Oh man, got some renegade points. I was like, yeah, let's go set out that bomb and kill all these bitches. Fuck them. That's just a new day schedule. Please note the wake up time has been moved forward 15 minutes. Gosh, what a strict schedule. I'd want to kill people too. Yes, more sniper rifle spare
I already
ammo.
have Atlas
Free.
Prime. I don't need another Atlas Prime systems.
I'm really disappointed they took out the online multiplayer. They left it out in the Legendary Edition. Because that was a free way to get like all of your weapons upgraded and get extra resources for the final mission. Which would have been nice. Plus, the online stuff was fun as fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the one thing I never got to experience with Mass Effect 3.
Was the online stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was the best.
Forward to it when I was
That was me. Sorry.
when I was of course, I was kind of confused though. Like, I knew there was a multiplayer system, but then I told Tommy Tornado about it. He says it doesn't exist.
You're talking about like back in the day? Or you're talking about now?
Let's just say that the situation is a lot more complex than that, and it's probably best that I actually not try to go into
I'll be a Vanya. Meet us after supper in the library. Bring some study work. Reela's floor warden tonight, so act natural. We'll be by the East Video Banks. This is gonna be so great. See you there. Oh, and delete this once you listen to it. Not like last time.
Apparently. So, Tommy Tornado was half right.
I have no idea what you're talking about. But regardless, the original 360 Mass Effect 3 had online play, and it was online cooperative. It wasn't even PvP. It was awesome. And it was so much fun.
Yeah. Never got to experience that, because I could have swore it had a... Oh, wait, no. No, it probably didn't have multiplayer for PC.
I'm sure they did.
Well, I'm pretty sure they did for the Xbox 360, but I don't know about PC.
I doubt they would have left it out on PC.
For them, it'd probably be too much work, I guess.
Very good. I almost didn't hear you.
Samara.
Of course, this
It
is
has been some
Microsoft
time,
we're
child.
talking about.
You are a most welcome sight. The corruption here runs deep.
I assume you're here on your own, Justicar. Perhaps for something special?
You are correct. 2 of my daughters live here, and I have come for them. Unfortunately, the Reapers had already infested this place by the time I arrived.
You met me hunting down your other Ardat Yakshi daughter. Are these ones just as dangerous?
Valer and Rila have followed the monastery's rules ever since they arrived. They've shown no inclination toward violence.
And you're here to save them.
They are my responsibility. And it's one that cannot be abandoned, even as our galaxy crumbles.
Let's go together. Maybe your daughters can tell us why the Reapers hit this place.
I suspect they will have much to tell us. It has been centuries since I last saw them. We're out of time. We'll meet again. I will draw these creatures off.
Wait! Let's go.
Ooh. I ran into her Justicar friend from Mass Effect 2.
Dad, give this to my bondmate, Weshra. Asked her to go to the Citadel and tell Weshra I love her. Tell her. Sorry we fought. I was an idiot. Didn't mean any of it, Weshra. Want you to have everything of mine, okay? Love you. I love you so.
What was that?
I try to romance her. The Justicar.
You can't, yeah.
Yeah.
Not sure how I feel about doing the Asari's dirty work.
We need them on our side.
Well, Asari Commandos is big time for this.
Agreed.
Asher's got some unique dialogue. I'm not minding that. Yeah, my first time around, I let her die without a second thought. I chose Kaiden. Well, it made sense too. Why? Because Kaiden was actually valuable to me. You know, unfamiliar with these type of games, and the fact that back in the day I tried to play what I'm most comfortable with in real life and in video games, I'm more comfortable with, you know, weapons, commando kind of stuff. So of course that's what I picked. I was like, using magic or abilities and things like that just kind of feels unnatural. And when I tried in other video games, I was not a fan. It was clunky. It didn't even seem to do that much damage compared to other shit. And it came with a lot of disadvantages. So I was like, why would I want to do that? You know? So I played a commando my first time through these original games. So of course it made more sense to keep Kaiden, because Kaiden was a biotic. It didn't make as much sense to keep Ashley alive because she's a commando. And I'm not going to run people they're the exact same style as my character. I want a tech and a biotic specialist in my party, or maybe possibly two techs or two biotics. But I definitely will never need two commandos. You know, I'm pretty damn good at playing this. Like, just doesn't make sense to have two of me in there. So I was like, oh, yep, I'll let Ashley die. Plus it helped too. I liked Kaiden way better than Ashley. He had more fun dialogue. He never douches out on you at any point in time. Always excited to see you. Not a judgy little prick like Ashley is. And, you know, everything about him, I like him so much better. Like, I kept Ashley this time to do something different. And I'm almost like, fuck, I wish I would have let her die again, because, gosh, she is useless. And I don't feel like I've got to learn like a bunch of new stuff that made me like, oh, cool, I get to know about Ashley. I'm just like, been cool if she died again. I know, I almost feel bad saying that too, because I know a lot of people in the community really like Ashley. Not me, obviously, but
what I did with Ashley is, instead of building up her stats the same way I was building up my stats, I built her stats up to make up for what stats I didn't have.
Yeah, but if you play the game 100%, you'll have all your abilities maxed out anyways. So you'll be able to use all of them regardless.
Well, well, here's the thing. I didn't have access to none of the DLC, so I couldn't do that.
Even without the DLC, the Mass Effect 1 only had one DLC. You can still max all your abilities without the DLC. Oh, we're being attacked. Oh, it's a fucking banshee. Oh, I forgot about these. Oh gosh, I hate these. I fucking hate these.
I hate the banshees. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the Asari twisted Reaper things that are called banshees. I hate those things. They're ugly. And they're actually scary.
Yeah, no shit.
I find them scary.
They are terrifying.
Turns out that those Reapers are just one big nightmare factory. Oh. Yep, I watched a Turian go in there. Yeah, he didn't come out looking pretty, but then again, he wasn't looking pretty when he went in. Okay, you know what? That joke was in poor taste. I apologize. I'm sorry.
Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Why does it keep saying right bumper to heal my squad? I just revived that bitch. Oh yeah. Eat my powerful pistol. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like the heavy pistol. It knocks him down in one shot.
That used to be a person. An Asari. What have the Reapers done?
I don't like none of the other pistols. They just didn't have the right punch to them.
What weapons do I have them out? What does it say blocked? Fuck you mean blocked? Let me pick their fucking weapon. No hidden gems in this area? Alright.
Mother, you came.
As soon as I was able. Shepard, this is Falere, my youngest. She and her sister Rila are Ardat Yakshi. They have
Mother, they have Rila.
What?
I saw some of those creatures take her into the Great Hall. I've been trying to get there.
What are the Reapers doing here?
Harvesting us. They're turning us into those monsters. Please, you can't let that happen to Rila.
The Asari thought the Ardat Yakshi were to blame for the attack.
This is our home. Most of us are grateful to be here. The monastery is a place Ardat Yakshi can achieve peace.
Falere speaks truthfully, Shepard. I vouch for her words, with pride.
Then we have to find Rila fast. The Great Hall has a bomb in it.
A bomb?
Didn't you come to rescue people?
We'll try, but we can't leave this place standing, Falaire.
You sound like the Commandos. They didn't stop to help anyone.
Falaire?
I'm sorry.
Falaire! The Great Hall. She's looking for Rila.
We'll meet you there.
Please be swift.
That was a fun cinematic scene. I like that. Didn't you come rescue us? No.
We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer. I'll contact Cessia later tonight to inquire what set the Asari to war. Go in peace. Jethro, this is Galay. I've blocked extranet access. We don't need the students panicking about these Reaper rumors. Still, it will not hurt to tally our supplies. Please bring me an inventory before evening prayer.
You'd need a crowbar to pry those doors open. This place was beautiful before the Reapers came.
Yeah, heavy pistols, tits. I wish it held more ammo in it.
Yeah. I did not like running any other pistol. I always run the heavy one.
Ooh, weapon bench. Excuse me, wa. I don't like the sound of that.
I remember Banshee screaming at the top
Yep.
of her lungs.
Yep.
Yeesh.
Shit.
Like I like women with long nails, but that's taking it to the whole other level of just wrong.
Oh, fuck me in the ass.
No thanks. Well, she might though.
She's trying to. Oh my gosh. Finally killed her.
Good job. Like, you did it,
Gosh.
fucking you.
Fucking damn. Almost did.
Well, that's what you get for dropping the grenade before pulling the pin. Get a pin over and pick that thing up.
You want to see me bend over now? Jeez, oh Pete's. Some weird stuff, man.
I know, right?
Fuck. Let me revive this bitch. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh, just I'm standing right on top of her and won't let me fucking revive her.
Oh, that might be a glitch.
Well, no shit. I lost a shit ton of health trying to fuck around and revive her. Useless. Right, this is gonna make everything fucking harder. Why is it constantly blocked whenever I want to look at their weapons? Gosh. First of all, why are you not using your warped ammo? How many times I gotta tell you, bitch? Warped ammo. Use it. You use your assault rifle. Use your disruptor ammo in it.
Another commando got overrun? This place must have been chaos. Or they panicked.
Asari commandos have decades of experience. They don't panic.
Doesn't matter how long you've been fighting. You never know what'll break your unit.
There's a warframe on here that can literally bring the fire pits of hell to our world. Her name is Amber.
Amber
Should
Alert.
not have to explain why.
Because she poops in Johnny Depp's bed.
No.
That's what Ambers
No,
are
but
good at
she's
doing.
almost about as hot as the sun, though.
She'll be hot as the sun if she wants. She shits in my bed. I don't want nothing to do with her.
She don't shit in no bed.
Oh, that's what Ambers are the best at, though. You ain't heard? Get it? Because that's her last name.
Wait, Amber is her last name?
Oh, Heard is her last name. I said, you ain't heard that? I said, that's her last name.
Oh, you're pulling a pawn. Okay. I didn't know about that.
And from there.
Rila, wake up!
Valea, Rila cannot hear us.
Look, she's still alive.
I know, but I am afraid Rila is not well.
Rila's not one of them yet. She can't be. She just needs to wake up.
Uh-oh. That's not good. I have a feeling we're going to have to kill her.
Rila? Rila, can you hear me? Why did she do that?
Because they've begun to turn her into one of the Reaper's creatures.
I'm sorry. Can we set off that bomb?
We need a detonator.
Commandos would have had one. We've got to find it. Later.
Oh, fuck. Now there's two Banshees. What the fuck? Fuck. And I'm fucking dead. And I'm fucking dead. And I'm fucking dead. The Serbian is sorry, she is famously useless. Fuck me in the ass. Gosh damn. Fuck. Fuck.
I really need another one.
Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck you! Son of a bitch! That was so fucking stupid. I got grabbed in the middle of a fucking ability. What a fucking joke.
Yeah, so is Joker.
What the hell? I can't use my abilities. What the fuck? Fucking what the fucking piece of shit? You gotta be fucking kidding me. How fucking cheap is that? Oh shit, dicks. Well, that's stupid. It won't let me heal any of my fucking people. That is the fucking dumbest shit I've ever fucking experienced. Are you kidding me? How did that hit me? Fuck! Yes! What the hell? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Where did it go?
When it comes to hunting banshees, one thing you must remember: always follow the screams. Who the hell came up with that line?
Oh, I found it. There was a husk that was stuck on the ground.
Let's get back to that bomb.
Not dead. For whatever fucking reason. But wasn't fighting. And I couldn't find him to kill him for the battle to end.
Ah, I did get it. Alright, cool.
Falaire, go! Take the elevator! Rila, what are you doing? It's too late for me. There are hundreds coming. Just go!
Move!
No! Rila! I love you. Rila!
Ooh, looks like I got a new mod. Cool. Alright, let's have a look here. Should have a new Warframe base blueprint.
We are not your slaves.
So how's your day been?
I'm in a cinematic right now.
Oh.
Rila, there wasn't even time to say goodbye.
Few can break the Reaper's hold. Rila's will was extraordinary, as was her love for you.
We left her to die.
Rila made her choice, and it has reminded me of what is truly important. Why I swore I'd lay down my life.
What is that?
Falaire, the code demands an Ardat Yakshi cannot live outside a monastery that no longer exists.
What are you doing?
I'm sorry, Shepard. By the Justicar's code, there is only one way to save Falaire.
Mother, no!
My daughters, you were all so much. Let go.
What are you doing?
Fulfilling the code.
By throwing your life away?
I won't kill my last daughter.
You won't have to.
Valere?
I'll stay here. Home. No matter what's become of it.
Without a proper monastery.
I could have left any time. I don't need a building to honor my own code. And if the Reapers return, they won't take me alive. I promise.
Then, the code permits you to stay, as you are. Once this war is over, and if I am able, I will visit, as a Justicar should.
Oh, I'm not sure what to tell Samara now. Hmm.
Well, I better get to bed. It is. Wow, it's almost 3. Huh. No wonder I'm tired. Holy crap. Yeah, I better go to bed before I say something stupid. If I haven't already.
It's okay. Don't bother me none.
Uh-huh. Right.
At least it'll be on stream. You say tomorrow should become a war asset, and fully will choose to stay at the monastery.
Good night, Dom.
Alright, good night, Jax. Alright, well that was unhelpful. Let's see, I'm just gonna say, this is my renegade playthrough, it's time to fight Samara.
I meant it when I said the galaxy needs you against the Reapers.
You were right. It's past time I joined your battle. I'll fight in your armies, Shepard, once I speak with Valere.
I'll be waiting.
Not for long. Thank you, my friend.
Everything's taken care of down here. Bring in the shuttle.
Right, Commander. I'll just follow the smoke.
You just follow that smoke, though.
I read your report, Commander. We had no idea the situation had
Ooh,
deteriorated so
Chivo.
quickly.
That's why I set off the bomb. There were no Ardat Yakshi left.
May the Ardat Yakshi find rest. What the Reapers did to them was monstrous. I had another team of commandos headed to the monastery who I can now formally transfer to Admiral Hackett's command. They'll serve you loyally, Commander. Farewell.
Hey, hey. Oh, that's not what all Sorry become our Banshees, because gosh damn, that was fucking rough. Ooh. Okay, guys, it sounded like a man with a good spire. I'll get the commandos now. Damn. Man, those ain't to be fucked with, it sounds like. What? Holy shit. It goes. Playing some Mass Effect 3 right now. Yeah. Yeah, I'm streaming it too. Yeah. That's not too bad. Did you include your audio? Yeah, for sure.
Alright, it's on.
Yeah, it used to be a pain in the ass. The Mixer days, streaming was pretty easy if you wanted to use Mixer. But then when Mixer went away, they started trying to bring back Twitch, and it was iffy, but the app worked. You could launch the app, start the stream, switch back to your game, and it would stream your game. But you couldn't have like a microphone, like a mic, so you can see yourself too. You know, like the picture-in-picture, where you see the gamer and see the game they're playing and whatnot. But now they fully integrated Twitch streaming back in, where I can literally just go to my capture and share, hit live streaming, and because my Twitch is linked to my Xbox, I can just start a stream right from there. Little thing pops up in the upper right corner, showing what I have activated, and now I'm streaming, and that's it. And I could change what corner or whatever it's at. But now that's integrated, the little icon's much smaller than before, and it's real clean.
Nice.
So, pretty nice. But yeah, and they added the feature if I wanted to put a webcam on there, whatever, I could link a webcam as well. So I could be fancy like all the PC streamers, and they could see me while I'm gaming, but half the time I'm gaming in my underwear, so that's probably not not fan worthy. Just finished the Arctic Yakshi mission. Yeah, the only thing that sucks is
And now they're killing civilians and attacking our allies.
they're talking about it's the random NPCs that'll talk as you're walking around, and then I'm like, oh, it interrupts my thought. I get quiet as I listen. Yeah. Yeah, the only thing that sucks is, so the Legendary Edition includes all the DLCs, burnt right into the game, blah, blah, blah. All 3 games are built into one game, so you literally just launch which game you want to play from the menu. It's super nice, but the only thing they did I didn't like is they took out the online for Mass Effect 3. So.
Oh, there was online?
Fuck yeah, bro. You didn't get to play it?
No, I never checked it out.
Dude, that was my favorite shit, bro. That's why I was super mad they don't have it. It was cooperative online play. You'd have like these different maps. Some exist in the game. You actually see them. Some don't. And you go to these different maps, and you could play all different kinds of games. You could just play like a horde style game, or you'd have like objectives and shit, and you work together with other players to like complete these objectives. There's no PvP. It was a nice change of pace from, especially back in those days, every game, if it was online, it's because you were killing another person. Nope. You work together with motherfuckers, and you could be multiple different class styles, and they had a whole bunch of unlockable like characters you could play as with different abilities and different stuff, way past like what you're limited to in game, with just few different types of characters you could have and different types of builds. All kinds of different stuff, and it was really cool. And as you played, it was like a loot shooter. You would get loot after successfully beating something, and that loot could be a better weapon or a higher upgraded weapon than you have now, and then you could kit yourself out with better shit, so you're more survivable and you do more damage. It was fun. It's really, really fun. But alas, they left it out.
Yeah. I think maybe they were worried about. I heard the co-op in Dead Space 3 wasn't that good.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never played anything but a little bit of the first Dead Space on 360, and I wasn't a fan. So
Fair.
They made the game overly stupid. Like, the only way you could heal is buying stuff with the limited amount of funds you get, and then healing yourself with it. So they like made it so like the goal is just never to get hurt ever, and it's just like that's kind of, you know, a little ridiculous to ask out of you. And then when you die and come back, where you reload at, you're back to your shit health again. It's like you don't even get your health back. I don't know. I just was not a fan, but they are in the middle of remastering it. So the first one. So if that goes on sale, I might try out a remaster of it. But I hope they change that system up, because I know I'm not the only one that was not a fan of that. Oh, go say something about her sister. Okay. Oh, there's the message from Miranda. There we go. I discovered a few things about my sister. It's bad. There's something else going on. I'm back at the Citadel. Meet you. Send you an appointment when you get here. Okay. Lexus. Oh, I'm getting some echoing in your mic.
Oh no.
Yeah, I gotta find a shit ton of people on the Citadel now.
Yeah, I'm trying to level up one more time, and then I'm gonna go fight that invisible fucker.
Well, he's not invisible if you play through the DLC, but
Okay, then cool. That makes me way less nervous about
yeah.
the fight.
Oh, I won't spoil it for you, but yeah, you gonna let me fight him with you?
Oh, is he tough?
I don't know. I fight the boss with you.
Sure. Just gotta finish, like I said, I guess level up real quick, maybe 20 more thousand, and then I'll be good.
What's your soul memory at now?
9.8.
Damn.
Yeah, I didn't have a lot of time today, I had to guess.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, because we were watching that masterpiece, Cowboy Bebop the movie. And then and then we watched an old school one called Armitage. Kind of like, felt like if Ghost in the Shell, Alita, and Blade Runner had a baby. I don't know, have you seen any of those?
I only caught one of the movie names that you said because I was reading some dialogue in the game.
Oh, true, movie.
I heard Blade Runner. I've seen one of the Blade Runners, the original.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what other ones you said.
Oh, Ghost in the Shell and Alita, Battle Angel.
I saw bits and pieces of Alita Bad Angel. Have not seen Ghost in a Shell.
Mind blowing.
We've received some new tech from the Asari government.
I'm glad they've decided to help the war effort.
Everybody has to fight now, no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way.
I forgot she flirts with you just like the other one does. Everyone has to fight no matter how pretty you are. I learned that the hard way. Okay, Mrs. Hole myself.
Right.
And now I need to head back to the Citadel. All right, so I'll go to Kalini. Or so no, I won't. Go to Agaro. All right, does Agayo have anything for me? Yeah, I'm super pissed because I fucking I had to give up on over 8.5 hours of gameplay in this game.
Signal confirmed.
Oh, why is that?
Because I fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah, I I misunderstood the guide and started a DLC that I'm supposed to play near the end, and for good reason, because I remember the DLC. It's the Citadel one, where you fight your clone, and it's the hardest DLC in the game. It's the hardest fight in the game. It's honestly harder than the final boss. Like, it's the only thing that's legit fucked me. Like, I was completely unprepared. I've not upgraded a single weapon. I've not upgraded the parts in the weapons. I haven't even picked an optional skill for my character and maxed that out yet. And I'm playing as a Vanguard, which is the hardest clone to fight, hands down, because they have no cooldowns, and they use a shotgun. They just wreck your shit all day, and they'll spam the same biotic moves over and over again. It's terrible.
Yeah, that sounds annoying.
Oh, hurtling out of the system. Interesting. I like reading about all the planets.
Fuck yeah. I love exploring in that game.
Mm-hmm. I like the way they set up for 3 the best, though.
The what now?
I like the way they set up the exploring thing for 3 the best, though.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, because, fuck, man. The Mass Effect 1 and 2 having to scan the planets and drop probes and buy more probes and drop probes to get more resources. And then I'm OCD, I do every planet. So it's depleted resources. I spent probably 6 times the amount of time I played that game doing that than I did actually playing the game. I'm like, I just want to read about these things. I don't want to find resources. Mass Effect 3 fixed that. You don't. Well, you're in the middle of a war, so there's really no point in finding it. You got your resources you have, and that's it. So I like that. Probes and scanning plants and resources and sending probes down is not a thing anymore.
Yeah, that shit got old. I'm also glad they fixed the Mako in #1.
Oh my gosh, it was so terrible in 1. It's not as bad in the remaster, but it's not great either.
Fair.
Seat of an ancient city. Ooh, 100% assets recovered. Alright, I gotta see something. Save. And then I'm gonna do some sketchy shit. Time to do some sketchy shit, sketchy shit, sketchy shit. Is this a bad call? Is this a bad call? I have a feeling this was a bad call. Maybe not. They have 300 fuel here. I maybe did something good. Okay.
I found something.
Oh yeah, you also found a shit ton of Reaper signal. Don't scan again.
Alright, I'm ready to try the boss.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Backing out of this.
Gotta love quick resume, eh?
Right. All right. So anyone actually watching the stream, thank you for watching. Like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have yourself a wonderful night. Catch you next time.